Good morning folks, how are we all doing? Welcome back to the channel. Just a quick one, done a couple of modifications. As you can see, I have fitted a different screen. A shorter one. Let me grab my gloves. Why did I fit a shorter screen? Well, it looks good. And it's better for when I'm off-roading. It means when I stand up to off-road I don't get the wind blasting my eyes. Unlike the taller screen. The downside is you do get more wind blast when you're normal riding. But hey ho, I'll put up with that. Just A for the looks and B for the convenience. You'll also notice I have my YouTube channel sticker and men's mental health motorbike sticker. You'll know about that if you've been watching my video. You'll see about the charity events I'm planning. Oh, excuse me a sec, it looks like my phone's gone off. Right, apologies folks, my phone went off. That was Mrs. Grumps phoning me about an MOT on the Himalayan. It's due its first MOT in April, which is when I'm doing the charity ride, so I'm trying to get it booked in beforehand. Where was I? Yeah, okay. Oh god, I'm old. Not getting, I am. Yes, screen installed. And my new Sat Nav. I actually bit the bullet and bought myself a Sat Nav. Oh, wrong one. Got myself a Garmin Sumo XT, along with the rather expensive proper KTM Sat Nav bracket. The one thing I have found is, for some reason, my headset does not, well, it does connect to the Sat Nav, but it's very, very quiet. It's also very quiet for music. So I'm going to have to look into that, see if it's a problem with my headset setup, or whether the headset is just crap. Used to be alright. Oh, I've done up my rucksack. I'll get somewhere in a minute. Hang on, bear with me. Pull over. Yeah, I'll have to look into why the headset is not working as well as it should. Hey ho, nothing to do with the Sat Nav. Yeah, I got my Sat Nav at long last. I've always wanted one, so at least I can see it. Finished installing that this morning. Because when I installed the wiring for the Sat Nav, on the KTM, on the right hand side, yeah, move over, thank you. When do people learn? There's two sides to the road. When I installed the Sat Nav wiring on the KTM, there are two auxiliary wiring connections down by here. ACC 1 and 2. Now the one is switched, as in through the ignition, which is what I've wired the Sat Nav into. The other one is permanent live. The reason I wired it into the Sat Nav is so that when I switch on the ignition, the Sat Nav kicks into power. As you would have seen earlier, I have to press agree. I will ride sensibly, not fiddle with the Sat Nav when riding or some legal rubbish. And when I turn it off, it will say powering off, and unless you press cancel, it will, after about 30 seconds, shut itself off. Which is exactly what I wanted. Now, wiring it into the mains wire is not the easiest. It involves a lot of faffing around with the panels, and tucking wires in and all sorts, but you get a nice neat install. Put the other camera on as well. Go, it's still recording. Just checking. yeah, it involves a lot of faffing around with taking take the screen off, you've got to take panels off, etc. But it is much neater, and I prefer that than wiring it direct to the battery. So you've got one little wire hiding down there, and that's it. Works nicely for me. So Sat Navs are not cheap, and the mounting bracket is not cheap at all for this. I've got the handlebar clamp mount that came with the Sat Nav if I want to. I just wanted to have it there. That was the whole point of buying it, so it would be there where I wanted it. So yeah, those are the two little mods I've done recently. I've replaced my taller screen with a short one, which is great for looks and great for off-roading. Not so good for general road riding, you get quite a lot of wind blast on your helmet. And I've installed my nice new Garmin Sat Nav, which I'm well chuffed with. Well, I did buy off of eBay a little cover that when you take your Sat Nav off, it goes over the square connector, as it were. And the Garmin comes with a little rubber bung to put over the power connector as standard. But it's a square block that goes over it when you park your bike up and stuff. I just think it looked neater. Wasn't expensive, but £8 or something. Excuse me. There we go. We shall learn to use my Sat Nav now. I'll have a look when I get home at the instructions for my headset, see if I can figure out why it's not very loud. It could be because I had to replace the original speakers with another set, which I bought from the headset manufacturer themselves. Maybe the speakers are not very loud, or it may be the way they're installed in my helmet. I honestly don't know. But either way, they're not very loud. I'm not overly impressed with them. So I'll have a look when I get home. If I can't suss it out, then I'll just take the headset back out. Not that bothered. I can see quite clearly where I'm going on the Sat Nav. I don't have to have instructions to tell me. Okay folks, that's it. Only a quickie one. That's what she said. Moving on swiftly. Yeah, there we go. Quick one. Just a quick chat about the install the Sat Nav and the screen. I'm going to head off, go grab a cup of coffee somewhere. I shall catch you all soon. As always, thank you so much for watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. If you'd like to share, subscribe, all the usual. It really does help with the channel, helps build it, helps YouTube's algorithms. Comments, comment section below, as always. I try to respond to them all in some shape or form. And in the meantime folks, the most important bit, whatever you're doing, please be safe, ride safe and have fun. And of course, otherwise Mr. Grumps will get grumpy. Toodles! Right, let's go and find myself a cup of coffee somewhere. Yeehaw!